the Ultramarines.
The three-coated Jajilga so hard, the impact bent its spine into a semicircle.
Awesome.
Then I used its coated, half-dead body as a hula hoop.
Ultra-gifying.
Good times. Anyways, what were we talking about before?
Augustus, we've literally been standing here talking for months. I have not the slightest idea what you are
What do you guys do?
A certain theme in the chapter you said before you started talking about your green trim.
Oh yes, my green trim. It's pretty unique,
Oh
isn't it?
no.
You're begging for a fisting boy.
Well,
Let's not
for the
do that,
longest
please.
Time now, being
Not
the
on
captain
camera.
of the fourth company, I remember times where we actually had a fair amount of difficulties and stains within our chapter's history. Somehow, though, I feel that our history is slowly changing. I know that it is impossible to change the past, but
Well, you can easily do it with a retcon.
I can't help but feel that the past as I remember it just isn't the same anymore.
Could you elaborate on that?
Remember when I released that death metal looking brotherfucker known as the Nightbringer from its prison?
Yes.
It was actually a really harsh day for my pride, and I deserved punishment for the shame I brought upon the chapter.
Wait, you released the Nightbringer? Let me refresh my memory on the Nightbringer. Okay, so I found a story where the Ultramarines discovered the tomb the Nightbringer was kept in, and they accidentally awakened it. They got absolutely slaughtered by the Nightbringer until Ventress threatened him with a melt-a-bomb. They later tried to glass the planet, but unfortunately the Nightbringer escaped into the deep, dark, expansive space, slowly gathering its power for the coming chaos.
I have never forgiven myself for that day.
I remember that it broke your heart, but you didn't ultimately redeem yourself.
Well,
Ultra Snip.
recently it was apparently proven that what was unleashed wasn't even the Nightbringer at all.
Really?
What?
Apparently, it was only a fragment of the being, and
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It didn't even have any actual authority over the motherfucking Necrons.
Well, let's hold down the drama.
It was mentioned that all these Catan were split into tiny shards and then kept in many different places, only used by the Necrons in their absolute time of need. Was that not the case before? Were the Catan shards a new development?
By a megaton.
Do you also remember how Kunto Shitarius lost the planet of Damnos around that time? It was a huge loss and had a massive impact on the Imperium's morale.
Yes. It was strange enough that we tried reclaiming it in the first place, considering we blew off assisting the defense of Kaja due to a lack of troops.
Damn.
Even Sicarius barely managed to escape that battle. But what really fucking turned it around was the somehow successful counterattack that we made when the Necrons were fully awakened.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. We won that one too, didn't we?
Yeah.
In the reports I read, I couldn't help but notice some very strange details, though. For one, you managed to retake that ancient tomb world and detonate every single fucking tomb complex, annihilating every last Necron there. How did you, by the Emperor's mummified testicles, even know the location and the number of those complexes?
Good point. I don't know, man. I just
We're
did.
useful, but do not disturb science.
Actually valid strategy. Now that's big brain.
That's it.
Fair enough, I guess. The other thing I noticed was that Sicarius supposedly beat a transcendent Catan all by himself.
Oh my god,
How
really?
in Gilliman's fucking gallbladder did he do that?
Because I,
That's Kato Sicarius.
champion of the crown, and as such, no Falzino can ever hope to outmatch my legendary swordsman's skill.
Indeed, Sicarius. Come closer. I shall teach you another combat technique so you can fight even better.
Oh, shut the master! With all due respect, I, Carter Sicarius, am more likely to be more
God.
skilled in the art of melee combat than you. But I, Carter Sicarius, will be very happy to hear you out and provide some humble criticism.
Alright, step one. Just stand perfectly still.
standing still in combat is very detrimental, but continue.
Step 2. Walk up slowly to your hated enemy.
It is better to be quick on your feet and fast with your movements.
Step 3. Raise your fist like I'm doing right now.
Oh my god, he's going to
Prepare
receive a
unleash your
fisting!
burning fury upon your foe's unexpected face!
I, Captain Sicarius, would personally rather go into a cat stance like this and probably...
Step 4. I cast fist!
I cast fist!
No! Get out of here!
Where did that come from? I cast fist. Was it a D&D thing? Regardless though, it's such a perfect line.
Hey, Captain Sicarius, can't feel my teeth.
Good. Why do you ooh-woo your way out of here?
How he survived this far is a fucking mystery, especially
Good point.
that fight against the Catan.
Well, it was probably just lucky. The Catan must have tripped up some rocks or something. Actually,
He's got that kind of his cane luck.
Fault.
Don't the Catan just kind of like float around though?
The planet
Yeah, they
of
do.
floating rocks.
Oh well,
that
too
makes
is
sense.
Fair enough, I guess. Though I must say, the strangest part of the whole Damnos report involved you yourself, my lord.
Really? Well, what will that be? I don't remember doing anything exceptional.
Basically the part where you ripped a Necron pylon off the ground and used it as a weapon.
What the heck, bro? How did you do that?
You see,
You're just
I
built
have
different.
A theory concerning that. All of these things, all of them are nearly impossible to do, even judging by our already high standards.
I wonder why you were able to achieve all of this. I remember you guys telling me though that the writing for the Ultramarines has toned down a lot and become a lot more realistic, which I think is a good thing. Although I guess it was effective in a way because it made the Space Marines, the Ultramarines, the kind of the face of Warhammer 40k. So it made the franchise more recognizable. Maybe, if you want to argue that. But again, I am saying this from a somewhat ignorant perspective because I wasn't really there for any of that. Nor did I know anything about Warhammer until I got into it myself.
And what is the theory?
Well, promise not to casually disown my theory like any saner person would. But I believe that someone or something is manipulating time and space itself, bending the very rules of reality in order to make sure that the Ultramarines are superior in the eyes of the universe, ensuring that they will never fail. I just need some more evidence, but I'm also positive that some such phenomenon is what's currently happening. It isn't the craziest thing to have happened after all.
I mean, like, considering the universe that you live in with all these different chaos gods manipulating people and reality itself, I don't think that theory is so far off. Like, that could be a very in-universe explanation for everything.
Is everything alright?
What if it is the Emperor?
I believe in him. But I don't think that this behavior is something he would just do like that.
Yeah.
If he did do it, it wouldn't be exclusive.
He would do it for everybody. Yeah.
Impossible. There can't be anything manipulating us. We certainly know about it. We cannot do anything about something we don't know.
It does not mean that we cannot act. And why are you being so suspicious?
I am not being suspicious. You are being inquisitive. Leave that sort of thing to the Inquisition.
Why so? Do you know anything else I should know? Are
Does
you
he know?
hiding something?
Yes! I mean, no!
What?
Definitely no! Absolutely! Positively!
Oh my god, he's spelling the
I don't have to answer
beans!
to you about anything! I am the Chapter Master! Leave immediately!
Very well
Suspicious.
Then. Farewell, Chapter Master.
I'm watching you.
are really so deep into the shit Maya this time.
Yeah, no kidding. Oh my god.
We have succeeded in acquiring and planting the Salamanders artifacts.
Yeah, that did happen.
What the fuck?
Such perfect timing. The Ultramarines, they just do it all, man. Although I'm glad that we have them here in the TTS universe to help drive the plot. Makes for situations that we could never explore normally. Oh, a little bit a different OP, I think, for the new season. Yep, that's different. Either that or I'm crazy. Rogel Dawn!
You are shocked, Father. And I understand why.
Let us not talk about it.
I do hope our nightly cuddling sessions will not be rescheduled because of this.
Let us not fucking talk about it.
Terrific terror. Rogel Dawn? Is that really you?
Yes,
is I.
phallic individual.
Yes, phallic
It is
individual.
I, Rogel Dawn.
How are you here?
Perfect
Did you
voice.
die while trying to stop a Black Crusade?
No,
Well,
I just didn't die,
what
yeah.
happened then?
I survived
That's what happened.
How?
by being dead.
What does that mean? What is it? Who is this man? So Rogel Dor was believed to be slain on board the Chaos Despoiler class battleship Sword of Sacrilege after leading a desperate attack on its bridge, but in fact the Imperial Fist and their successor chapters believe that Dorn is still alive somewhere, and may yet return when the Imperium needs him most. I suppose that time is now.
Pretend.
What? So you pretended to be dead and then came here to terror?
Yes.
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 A revelation led me to it. The Black Crusade must be stopped. Magic Pain Glove, tell me what to do.
Magic Pain Glove? What the
glove
fuck?
has spoken. Are you not happy to know I am alive, Father?
Please direct your eyes somewhere else.
I cannot fulfill that
I mean,
wish.
the Emperor is going to be so incredibly embarrassed with all the nightly cuddling sessions with his favorite Centurion. Now it's his son, one of the Primarchs. I think he's a Primarch of the Imperial Fists. Apparently a very upstanding guy, too.
I will gouge your eyes out with the broken fragments of your own iron halo if you do not stop staring.
No, you will not. My iron halo was dislodged in your eye socket 10,000 years ago.
The spanking of your ass shall be thorough and merciless, Rogel.
Wait, hold box for a second. Your sons, the Imperial Fists, recovered one of your hands on the ship where you supposedly died. How do you explain that?
I abandoned it upon that ship.
Banded your hand?
Why?
A revelation led me to it.
Why is this so
Pain Glove.
cryptic?
I am lost on this heretical ship. Tell me what I should do.
What is this magic pain glove? Oh no!
Your services are no longer required.
Well, that's pretty dumb.
No.
Yeah, it is.
It is the story of why I am here.
Can you please go away for another 10,000 years?
No.
So you've been hiding the fact that this entire time, you've been alive for over 9 millennia from the entire Imperium, including
Yes.
your own sons, just so you could dress in Centurion armor and roam around the Imperial Palace.
I took upon a vow of silence to atone
Why?
for past sins.
What's this?
That is
Just
fucking
stupid!
I disagree.
If you've been intentionally keeping silent all this time, how come you suddenly come
Yeah,
here
why?
and revealed your identity? I mean, you could have done it at any time. Why now of all times?
I must prevent you from speaking of the wolves.
Ah, yeah, that's
my
right.
subject matter of the day.
Yes.
For fuck's sake.
Custodian, if you speak of the wolves, you will rekindle the great rage in the Cyclops. Immense destruction would commence, and you would endanger Father.
Well, I guess
Cyclops.
Mr. Cyclops will just have to start taking meditation classes and calm the balls down.
That
True.
would not work.
Damn it, Rogel, I know. Stop being as sensible as a piece of wood, you faceless sack of sassy sauce.
There is
The
no
sack.
such sauce product.
I preferred it when you kept quiet.
Oh man, I loved just how serious this guy is, juxtaposed to how memey the Emperor is. There is no such sauce.
Well, I think it is only fair that we talk about the Space Wolves. I mean, if Magnus gets mad, then so be it. But really, though, I don't honestly think that his rage is as genuine as he makes it out to be. Come on, who could hate the Space Wolves? They're great! He's probably just jealous because the Space Wolves were a lot better than 1,000 Suns.
Standing right behind you.
Shit!
Stop.
You made the Cyclops
Only
mad.
I am allowed to quake this earth. Get your own.
He is not listening.
I'm Orogo. You are not fucking helping.
Oh my god. What the heck is that form?
He has broken
What is
loose
this
into his
music?
true form. Initiate the cheese shields.
My lord!
Cheese shield!
Sorry, no can do.
What?
I have to go do some other stuff. I trust you, my son. You will
Where are you
take
going to
care
go?
of this.
What are you gonna do?
I cannot tell.
Why?
I just do not trust you.
Oh, damn it!
Well, the Imperial Palace is done for. Oh, of course. Then we come back to these guys. He got teleported into the warp. Are they gonna come back? Are they gonna change their ways? Or are they just gonna die there? I guess we'll just have to wait and see.
You represent yourself, your name, and your purpose in this realm.
According to the ruling decrees
yep.
of the Grey Knights and the oath taken upon my initiation as Supreme Grand Master. It's a secret.
You know, Emperor's TTS just has made me appreciate the Grey Knights so much more. So he's the Grand Master of the Grey Knights, and he's kind of stuck in the warp. I think a lot of people said that he's basically the Doomslayer for 40k. Although, being stuck in the warp for so long, he's gotten a little bit loopy, which explains his erratic behavior here.
Supreme Grand Master Carlo Duego. Is that really you? How did
It
you
is
know
I.
my well-kept secret? Have you made a visit in my ear? Have you?
Holy Emperor, it really is you. It is such an honor.
A lot of
to be
people
the
will
most
respect him,
esteemed
yeah.
Of all Grey Knights in the galaxy.
Have you seen my sword anywhere?
You're holding
I
it.
cannot find it.
It's
Bro, this is an example of never meet your heroes. They're not what you expect them to be.
in your hand.
That is a lie. Hands do not exist in my reality.
Just stop. Please.
Wow, this man's so deep I could drown in him.
Stopping is not an option. Come, we must go before it is too late.
Dude, I hope that he's in Chaos Gate Demon Hunters, and I hope he does this shout. If he is in the game. I don't know, I haven't seen any of the gameplay yet, but I'm so excited to play that.
Or a gene stealer.
Excellent thinking, my children.
Yes, it's definitely not
It
him.
might be a hallucination, but if he is who he claims to be, we cannot afford to let him go.
Yeah, he's your
However,
ticket out of here.
If he is a demon, we can still kill him in my name. It's a win-win.
Yeah.
After all, deal leader.
He's the mind of our generation.
Who's that?
Where did he go?
Where in the warp is Cold Order Ego?
Are you really trying to follow him? You must be fresh meat.
Who dares insult my most sacred presence?
Who are you?
You're that idiot who put a giant tyranid into the seas of Fenris.
Holy shit, it's a cat man.
Who? A
You
Tyranid
think
into
you
the seas of
conquered
Fenris?
the cultists in yet? You aren't fairy enough to be wolfen. You must be inquisitors.
Oh, brilliant.
Brilliant deduction,
You may
yeah.
have heard of me. Throughout most of my life,
Are you
I've
part of
gone by
the-
name Lord
the wolves?
Inquisitor Fyodor Karamazov, High Lord of Terror, and representative of the God Emperor's Holy Inquisition.
That is certainly interesting. You bear many titles. All of them drenched in cold blood, I can sense.
This man is very
Though that
deep.
might be true, who are you to assume this?
I am the Primarch of the Volca Fenrica, Lehman Russ.
Oh, it's Lehman Russ.
Of Fenris.
I see.
The Emperor's executioner.
What are you doing in the warp?
I can only assume that your own titles have not gone without bloodshed.
Perhaps. Such may even be the reason I am here in the first place.
I presume we are fairly alike, you and I.
Indeed, Inquisitor. Indeed.
This is so intense. The zoom-ins.
Except I would never ride in the chair that walks for you when I have a pair of functioning legs. I mean, for hell of its sake, you look like you haven't fought anything for decades, you milk salt. Have you known wolves?
Have you known wolves?
What is that supposed to mean?
I don't know, man.
You need to spend more time being raised by wolves, you tarnished old skeleton, for wolves are strong.
Of course, yeah, it's not gonna be super serious. This guy's, he likes wolves a little too much. Alright, let me take a look. I think Lehman Russ is still active, right? Oh no, he's the currently missing Primarch. Okay.
I will avenge you, Janus!
Who's this?
What kind of father have I been?
What the... What was that? Also, there's 3 whole minutes. Oh, that was Zoran the Bear. I remember watching some videos from him.
Beloved diary of my dark black soul and unforgiven chesticles.
Oh.
As I have written into your ice-white pages countless times already.
The writing is
I
incredible.
barely know how long I have been in this place. My cathedral of ultimate sadness. My city of blood-soaked tears.
The door to darkness.
Palace of unending, unrelenting, unyielding super guilt. Although it is none of these things because it is actually really cramped and shitty compared to a cathedral or a sea or a palace.
What did you compare it to, those things?
They are all metaphors for my universe belittling sorrow. But that is what I deserve for my soul-crushing, heart-squashing, mind-super-annihilating transgression.
Oh, man.
Kind.
This just makes me think of those epics. What I'm specifically thinking of is Life of Pi. There are just those kind of stories where things are, or extremely mundane things, are described so eloquently, almost to the extreme, of just pages upon pages of describing how a tiger's tail twitches in the air. That's what I'm thinking of with this kind of a monologue.
But as of late, I have heard things. Yes. I've heard whispers from the outside.
Yeah, totally did.
Whispers of a new age dawning upon our kin. My brothers are returning. The loyal and the traitorous slowly returning to the fray. I presume my time here in my dark black dragon dark steel obliterating solitude has come to its end as well. The end times are upon us.
No, not the end times. No! No, anything but the end time. I hope 40k never has an end times for the sake of that universe. And if eventually they do, please at least make it make sense. Please.
I'll be here in my loneliness.
My fortress of solitude.
I just need to wait.
What are you?
Oh, I am totally stuck. It's like a metaphor for my life. Well, fuck you,
poetic,
crap
man.
space. I didn't want to leave anyway.
Yeah, got him. He actually wants to live.
Help! Help, please! Hello? Hello?
Where is this? Who is this? Am I supposed to know?
Help? Hello?
It's really quiet tonight, yes?
What? Wait, were those the salamanders? What's going on? Also, speaking of the end times, that's a perfect recommendation, YouTube. Thank you very much. Awesome video.